Alright guys, what's going on? It's Greg, and it's finally feels like summertime out here in Minnesota, and the courses are back in. We're back at Riverfront. Shot a lot of kind of practice rounds at Riverfront last year, and so hopefully to do more of that this year. The course just went in this week and it's been super busy, but today I can shoot a video. There's a road over here, so might get some road noise, so I apologize for that. It's also windy, so it is what it is. But today we're going to be testing out some Athenas. These two have been in the bag. This prototype, this pink one, has been my overstable 7-speed for a long time. Has nice fade, nice and stable. This is my straight one. These are been a lot straighter, little gummier plastic. Really just pretty much laser straight shot. And so these two came straight out of my bag. Been loving these two, and I just got a Big Z Athena in, and I'm anticipating that this will be even straighter than this first run. And so, but it's unthrown, so we're gonna test it out here today. Gonna try to play all holes. They might be doing some work on some, so we might have to skip some, but we're gonna see which Athena scores the best. I'm gonna putt with my own putters, but everything other than putting, probably circle to an in, is going to be an Athena shot. So just waiting for this guy to get off the hole and we'll jump in. Screaming headwind right now, so not sure what we're going to do yet, but I'm going to wait for him to finish and then we'll tee off. Really just get past this pine tree and the baskets should be right over here. I'm going to go with my straight one first. I would normally throw a hyzer around the right side of the pine tree, but because this is so straight, I think I'm going to throw it left side and hope the headwind kind of keeps it turned over. Alright, it didn't. It's my stable one. I'm going to go right side on this one, just throw a hyzer, try to get it there. Pretty good. That's most likely what would have been my normal shot on this hole. So first throw with the Big Z. I'm going to go right side because the left side didn't work with the other one. Also very good. A little more flip up than the prototype, which is what I'm hoping for. The Big Z got the birdie, which is great. First hole with it. Other two were pars. All right, we're at hole 2. It's playing the long pin, and I don't think I can actually get there with any of these. So we're gonna actually throw all 3 of them spike hyzers over the top into a headwind, and hopefully just get in the fairway so we can pitch up and get our par. Looks like the proto actually got the furthest up there. All right, all pars there. All right, I don't know how well you can see the basket in there, but it's pretty short. What is it, like 250 feet-ish. I'm actually not going to play up this lane. I'm going to be throwing up over here, just kind of spike it. Hope to be about 20 feet from the basket with a little spike hyzer. So that's what we're looking for. So look upright. All right, that one got hung up in the trees a little bit. I'm going to try to keep it a little lower. All right, that one was a little weak. Hopefully this one I can make the adjustment. That one is about perfect. All right, nice little par frame on that one. All right, got another hole here, hole 4. Another one that the Athena is not quite the right disc to birdie it, so we're just gonna try to get down there and get to the right as far as possible. I think I'm gonna try forehands, like forehand hyzer flip with each of them. I usually struggle not overturning stuff like this, so we're gonna try to smooth it out, little hyzer flip. Going big Z first. All right, a little bit early. Give this one a little bit more flip, maybe. Those are in the same spot. I'm just not trusting straight enough. Proto. I hit that one straighter, but it was too straight, so overcorrection. But yeah, I don't really throw Athenas on forehand. That's probably why, is I don't feel like I have any control. But let's go scramble, try to save our pars. That was just a terrible shot. Well, that was unfortunate. Bogeys all the way around, so I'm not good at forehanding these. I just got done saying how bad I was at forehanding these, and we get to another forehand hole right away. So basket's kind of in the trees over there. Only real access is either, you can crash over the top. I've never had success with it, but it's a soft forehand, so I don't need this to go as far as the other ones. I'm trying to keep it more on hyzer the whole way. All right, that one might be a putt. That was the best of the 3. Again, that prototype is by far the most overstable, so it's a little bit easier to not have flip over too much on you. All right, birdies with these 2, par with the big Z. I think that puts us to even across all of them. All right, we're the shortest hole on the course. Hole 6, par 3. This will be a good test for slow throwing stability of the Athena and the different plastics. Got to go through this gap on Annie, and I'm trying to end them straight because that'll give me about a 25-foot putt. The basket's to the right, and I don't feel like throwing a 3rd hole in a row a bad forehand. So hit the gap on Annie and hope it just drifts a little right and straight. Gonna go first run first. That's in trouble. Proto. I think that one hit a tree right by the basket, but should be pretty good. And Big Z last. That one ended pretty far left, but it's going to be a long putt. So 2 putts and 1, I have to figure out an upshot. That roll was rude. All right, Proto, birdie. Big Z, par. First run, bogey. Some separation there. All right, hole 7 right up this gut here actually sets up perfectly for the Athena. Most likely, especially this pin position, the disc guy would throw. So we'll see which ones can make it up there. Still slight headwind, so kind of nervous about the flippier, straighter ones. And they might end a little too far right, but the Proto might be perfect for this, so we'll see. Gonna throw the Proto first as soon as this guy's off the hole. All right, Proto first. All right, maybe a little short, but might be a putt. Big Z, we're gonna try to put a little higher. I lied, we're throwing it exactly the same. First run. Just shanking it with the first run right now. Well, this is becoming a trend. Birdie, par, bogey. Let's go to the next hole. All right, we're on hole 8, and it's been a while since I've played Riverfront, and I kind of forgot, especially in this layout, how forehand friendly this course is. And being that the Athenas and I don't get along on forehand, I'm going to throw a flex line here. So it's on the right side of the fairway down there. I'm trying to keep something turned over, so I'm going to throw the prototype first, which is going to be the hardest one to get this angle right with. That's kind of what I was expecting. Alright, first run snuck through, which is great because that's the one I've been bogeying with. So probably long par putts for the prototype and the Big Z, and then maybe a birdie with the first run. Alright, birdie with the Big Z, par with the other 2. Alright, this honestly plays as another forehand hole. So I'm going to do a similar shot to last time. A little more power, try to keep it right a little bit more. There's a Mando on this left side down a ways, so definitely don't want to miss the Mando. First run, first. Yeah, it was a perfect placement shot. Maybe it'll be a long putt. Proto. That one flexed out a little more. Might have made it to circle one. Also might be edge of circle there. Stay up. Prototype, birdie, Big Z, par, first run, par. Once again, forehand lane. I'm not gonna play that way. We're gonna try to go up over the top with a big spike hyzer, see which one of these spikes the best. So, prototype got the birdie, so we're starting there. All right, early left. I hit a lot of stuff, but I made it back to the fairway. These trees on this right side have gotten taller, so the shot's a lot harder now. Last one was the best of the bunch in the middle of the fairway. Got to scramble with a couple, I think. All right, another par frame for us. Hole 11, this is a pretty realistic Athena shot. Either flex with a stable one or hyzer flip with a straighter one. So we'll get to kind of compare the first run and the Big Z, see how they hyzer flip. And then I think the prototype will throw on flex through the gap. So Big Z first. A little bit short left. I'm gonna throw this beat in first run to see how it compares. A little better move on that one. All right, we're back. Proto flex line. So much more stable. All right, 3 more pars. Probably should have made one of those circle twos, but it's all right. Island hole. Island has little white things making the circle around it. I usually struggled going down tempo with drivers, so that's going to be fun. Got a tailwind, so I think a little soft flex, let it flex down there, hopefully take off all the speed, not skip much is the play. So starting with the most stable, the proto. Just trickled OB left. So I need to get over it on a little more. There's new trees on this right side that's kind of blocking the flex play. I think that one's just in. I don't know if that's in. That's gonna be very close, so really did bad on the island hole. All right, the Big Z was inbounds. So pars with the Big Z and the first run, and bogey with the prototype. All right, last hole, par 4. Only par 4 on the course. Probably the only hole where I actually get to throw these kind of max normal distance power. It's just straight right down there. There's some trouble if you go over the hill. So kind of trying to be short of the hill. Throw my second shot up, try to get birdie, finish with a couple birds. Throw on prototype first. That's exactly where I want to be. First run. Had a little more movement right, so a little more understable. Big Z, last one. Yeah, just like I thought, that big Z is quite a bit straighter with less pronounced fade, so really enjoy that. Get over there. Get over there. I can see the big Z got way further down here. Birdie frame. Felt pretty good to get that birdie frame at the end. So my 3 Athenas, I think they're all gonna go in the bag. This one is beefy. It's nice. Really like it on backhand beef. Honestly, it replaces a lot of the Raptor shots I used to throw, just because it is so beefy. It's like verging on that straight Raptor type disc, and so it's great for that. This one is kind of my go-to trusty. It'll turn, but I know it'll always fade too. So this is the one I've been throwing the most out on the course. Sorry, I'm catching my breath after running up that hill. So staying in the bag, enjoy it. And then this really impressed me. If you know me, you know I usually complain about Big Z plastic, but there's something to the flight of it. And you can see on that last shot, it just turned nice and softly right. Honestly, it flies a lot like the Z Plastic Passions, and those have been like in and out of my bag because I always want something slightly straighter than this guy that just doesn't finish as hard. And so Passion is usually what I bag in that slot, but then I don't throw it very often. I usually just power up on a buzz, and I go back and forth. But honestly, this, especially if it gets beat in just ever so slightly, just getting that nice drift, nice glide, furthest distance potential on this one too. And so since I took Undertakers out of my bag and I'm running with Eras instead of Undertakers, that's a step faster than Undertaker. And so the Athenas, especially having a straighter Athena that can go a little further, can kind of make up that middle ground that the Undertakers used to live in. So huge fan. I like this way more than I thought, and it's going in the bag. If you'd like to see more videos, like, subscribe, check out Great Beyond Disc Golf, check out Ledgestone, check out Finish Line Discs, check out Flippy. Links in the comments to all those places. Shop there. It supports me. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next one. Peace.